Hello and welcome to the video. Yes, it is me in front of the camera, back-to-back videos. Not my personal favorite place to be, but I've got nothing to show you as we're just going over some talking points. This video is kind of an addendum and an expansion to yesterday's video, just kind of talking about supporting your favorite content creators and friends in the community. This will reach mostly the modeling community, but as far as anything applying to algorithms, it applies to anywhere on YouTube. So we're just trying to get that information out, hopefully trying to help everyone in the community grow their views, their channels, and their experiences. Like I said, we're doing an addendum as I missed some talking points that I wanted to get into yesterday's video. So to try to help me prevent missing some points, I've got them wrote down. There's not too much, I think, once I start talking about it, but I want to try to catch everything that I possibly can that I missed or came up in the comments. There was a very big turnout as far as the comment sections, people's thoughts and comments as far as agreement, maybe some disagreement in there. Very thankful for everyone that put out a comment and gave out your thoughts. There may be some coming in video form, and I absolutely look forward to seeing and hearing what everybody has to say. Again, whether you agree or disagree, to have that communication is the only way that we can improve ourselves and the community as a whole. With so many modeling content creators, it's almost a case of too much of a good thing is becoming a negative for some, when it should be too much of a good thing becomes a great thing. And what do I mean by negative? Some guys may have, 400, 500, 1,000 subscribers. There's no possible way that they could watch everyone's video in whole. So things that they might be doing is jumping into a video just to hit the like, maybe throw a comment in, and then jumping back out just within the first couple of minutes of that video. Well, you might think that you're helping them by giving them the like and the comment that everybody's always asking for. Well, the only thing that YouTube is hearing is that this video is not worth watching because, he was only here for 2 minutes of that 10-minute video. And that's another thing I'm trying to just push, is that if you're clicking into a video to watch it, just please watch it. That is the strongest thing as a viewer you can do for that video. The comments and the likes are just kind of a bonus on top of that. No amount of likes and comments can make up for kind of a shortcutting that video as far as watch time length. The main thing I'm trying to get out of these messages or these PSAs is for the content creators to just make the content that you want to make. There is an audience out there for you, no matter what you make. And as far as the viewers, please view that content that you actually like to make. Help the algorithms push those good contents that you enjoy. Again, there's a wide variety of people's likes and interests. Again, there's an audience for everyone, so I think there's more than enough to go around. And don't try to force yourself into getting into videos that that you're not interested in, and then shortcutting those videos by jumping out too early. Again, don't feel that it's a negative to kind of miss a video that may come through your feed. If you're just not interested in it, don't do anything that can negatively impact the overall channel itself over a missed video, if you will. For the content creators, there's a couple of questions you can ask yourself. Why are you creating content and who is it for? This can help you as far as your channel, as well as in this discussion, kind of knowing that there's different ways that people are looking at their content, where they want to go with their content, who they expect to watch, things like that. Just things to keep your mind open for as far as creating a discussion, as far as agreement or disagreement, whatever it is, that everybody's kind of here for a little bit different reasons. We're all in the same hobby, but it might be for different reasons we're here on YouTube. The whys might be, hey, you're here to hopefully make some money on YouTube. Another why might be you're just here to share with the friends that are already here on YouTube. Maybe you're trying to make new friends like I am. I'm kind of isolated away from a lot of people. I don't have exposure to anybody in person, so I wanted another way to just kind of share my hobby, share my experiences, things like that. And secondly, that kind of follows my channel is that I'm making content because there was content that I enjoyed, and I just didn't feel that there was enough of it as far as vintage magazines and the in-depth box openings. There's a lot of who is it for? Is it for current viewers on your channel? Is it for future viewers on your channel? Is it only for fellow content creators and friends in the community? Who are you trying to make it for? Are you trying to make it for the general public? Trying to gain as much exposure? Again, trying to create new friendships, or just give that content to somebody who's just kind of lacking that content that you'd like to just kind of help provide for. So I just wanted to bring that up to let everybody know that even though we're all in the same place, kind of doing the same thing, that we all might have a little bit different as far as expectations of our videos, from our audience, from our fellow content creators, from our friends in the community. It might be all a little bit different. Something simple that you don't worry about may actually affect your friends as far as what they're trying to do on their channel. So just trying to get everybody on the same page. This is all to help the entire community as a whole. We're all trying to get more views. I don't see how more views hurts any one of us, whether or not you're trying to make money or not, just trying to make friends, whatever it is. I think more views can always help anybody, no matter what their expectations are. I started my channel to share and meet people with similar interests. I'm not talking about all of this as a creator expecting something, but as someone that just wants the best opportunity to reach those that really want to watch the content that I am creating. And again, like, I think more views is better for anybody, no matter what your expectations are. And that's all I'm trying to do, is help our community as a whole. I try not to read too much, but as the comments came in, I think there was some that kind of missed the point that I was initially trying to make. That I'm not asking you to do something more. I'm not expecting you to watch every video in your feed in full. I'm actually kind of asking you to do the opposite. I'm trying to ask you to only watch videos that you're willing to actually watch in length, if at all possible. I don't want you to just, like, again, just jumping into videos for 2-3 minutes on a 20-minute video can really hurt that video. Even though you're trying to help it, you're actually hurting it in the long run. If you only have 30 minutes a month to give to a content creator, say you only got 30 minutes to give to me in a month, I would prefer that you take one day and watch one video in full length, leave a like and a comment on that video, and just ignore the rest of the videos if you're not interested in it, instead of giving me 2 minutes on 15 videos that I do that month, which in turn hurts every one of those videos instead of helping that one video. And that's what I think I'm seeing out there as far as my analytics, what I hear from others, things of that nature. There might be a case of a lot of videos getting slowly drugged down. That's kind of hurting kind of that core group of model content creators, when I think you can focus your efforts on just helping those content that you want. Again, there's content for everybody, so I think there's always going to be, full-length watchers on every video. So don't feel like you're leaving somebody out by skipping over their channel and missing out on that. I think over time, that if you're giving full boost to one video, that over time all of these channels can grow. I think there's a lot of channels that are kind of getting suffocated by all of this, and I think all of our views are kind of getting suffocated by this. There's millions of viewers on YouTube. There's at least 100,000 subscribers on some modeling channels, so they got to be out there somewhere. I think we're kind of hurting ourselves in some way. I don't know exactly what it is, but I think this might be a small, at least in case, that we're kind of dragging each other's videos down by just jumping in just to leave that like or that comment, and kind of ruining that watch time on those videos, where the watch time is the most important part in the algorithm. Like, if you get full watch time, that is a major bump in that video, and the likes and the comments are just kind of bonuses on top. Like, the like and a comment can never outweigh that short watch time. So that's what we're trying to promote. Another thing to look at, as far as the guys that do look at their analytics, a lot of guys say that they have like a short watch time. Well, then they say what their watch times are as far as the percentages, and it's actually pretty good, but they constantly changing their content because they think it's bad, when it's actually pretty good as far as the YouTube algorithms. The best way to kind of look at it is a 40% watch time on the video. is essentially very excellent for a video. Like a lot of people think that, they need 80 or 90%, 40% watch time on a video is going to make that video shoot off into orbit as far as the views and the watch time and the exposure. So we kind of just need to get at least to that first 10%, which a lot of channels probably do. That's kind of your first recommendation standpoint. And the next step, I believe, is around the 25% mark. Again, I use percentages because my videos vary so much as far as watch time. I do some, 5-8 minute videos. I do a lot of 10 to 12, 15-minute videos as far as my box openings and my update videos. And then I do my Monday mail and magazines, which easily runs 20 to 30 minutes on those. So it's pretty easy to get 10 minutes of watch time on a 30-minute video, where it's different getting 10 minutes of watch time on a 10-minute video. So again, I use percentages in mine, but if you use kind of across the board, kind of a standard 10-minute video guide, then you can kind of use that a point as far as what you're trying to reach. But again, I use percentages. I think it's like 10% is that first initial bump. 25% is kind of that second tier where, I think a lot of us would start reaching, 1,000 views on a video, even though you might only have, 400 subscribers. I used to get a lot better views when I had 400 subscribers than I do here, upwards of 2,000. And I think that's what brought this up, is because I think there's some of that unknowingly suffocation of each other's channels, even though we're trying to help. So I'm going to bring this up. Worst case scenario, nothing changes. Best case scenario, everybody's channels start to rise, and that's what I'm trying to accomplish here with these PSAs. Kind of more thoughts and ideas that come up through the comment section. Yes, of course, I want to make a connection and friends with absolutely everybody in the community. I want to stay connected to every content creator available, but I don't think it's possible, and some of it almost feels forced, as if it's almost a task to watch everyone's video. When you're kind of losing enjoyment in watching it, people are losing enjoyment in making it. And I think that's another point that's kind of dragging everybody down, is that they're just kind of going through the motions, and if they just did things naturally, it would help everybody's channel as far as allowing the algorithms to do the algorithm things. Yeah, they get changed and tweaked and do weird things. But for the most part, if you're watching the full videos, that just tells YouTube it's a good video. We should promote it to more people. And again, that's what the main thing that I'm trying to push is just make sure that videos get watched in full. If you're going to watch them, don't be kind of cutting that watch time down kind of unintentionally for everyone in their videos. Another sentiment that I see regularly across YouTubers, and again in the comments, is I've seen numerous people get frustrated with YouTube because they're constantly trying to chase the numbers, which are affected by the people that aren't interested in their content styles. And what I'm trying to say is they'll start focusing on what they see negative in their analytics instead of focusing on what they're seeing positive in their analytics. Instead of trying to expand on what they're already doing well, they start chasing these people that don't want to watch their content. They start switching up their content. They start losing their current subscribers to gain these other subscribers, and they just end up going around in circles, gaining and losing, and trying to figure out why they're not getting anywhere. Is because they're, trading one for the other instead of just continuing on with the content that they're making and just trying to improve upon that to just gain more of that audience that's already there for you. And this kind of follows along the same line. I might have touched on it earlier in the video, but again, heard it in the comment section, and I hear on a weekly basis that I'm going to make my video shorter, or I make my video shorter because of XYZ. Well, in reality, video length does not matter for that general viewing audience. If your goals, like again, the who are you making it for? If you're making it for the general content creator like community, everybody's asking for shorter videos, or they don't watch the long videos. If you're just trying to get your videos out to those people, then by all means make your videos shorter. But there's plenty of 100,000 subscriber channels that make 30 minutes to an hour long videos that get tens of thousands of views. So obviously it's not specifically a video length that gets views. So again, I'm just trying to push you to make the content that you want to create and allow the audience to find you. And again, trying to avoid, negatively, supporting your friends in the community by doing certain things. Again, it's just watch it if you're going to watch it, and just kind of allow it to find the audience that it's meant for if you're not that interested in it. So I'm not sure how long this video was. Hopefully I didn't waste too much of your time rambling on about this, but I feel it's important for the community as a whole. Whether you're a content creator or a viewer, we're all trying to grow and do the best that we can for this community. The more our community grows, the better our hobby grows. Everything kind of grows with it. So I'm just trying to help everyone out the best we can. Again, the viewers, just watch the videos and the content that you like. There's an audience out there for that content creator. Go find it, go watch it. Try not to have a bad habit of getting into videos that you already know that you're jumping out of. If you get into a video, decide you don't like it, go ahead and leave. That's just the natural way that the algorithm will read. Hey, is this a good video? Is this the content that we should be recommending to you or not? If you're staying in videos of this type of content, like the long videos, you're probably going to get a little bit more in the long videos. If you're only watching a lot of short videos, you're probably going to get recommended a few more of the short videos. So it's kind of how the algorithm works. If you do it naturally, it can naturally work. There's a lot of sketchy and weird stuff that can happen, but that's the way it is. As far as the content creators, my message to you is just make the content that you want to create, no matter what reason it is for. Make it for you. That'll be the easiest way to create that content. Don't force yourself chasing a certain number because you think somebody else is doing it that way. Do it for you and your reasons. If you are chasing numbers, there's a way to chase the numbers. If you're just doing it to share with your friends, obviously there's a way to do that. If you want shorter watch time, make shorter videos, absolutely. But if you like a long form video, make a long form video. If you like the shorts, make the shorts. Do whatever you want, because there's an audience out there for you. No matter what kind of content you're creating, just make it and they will come. And with that, I'd like to hear your comments, suggestions, agreement, disagreement, either in the comments or on your own videos. I would really hope that this gets kind of pushed around as far as guys making their own videos, kind of helping promote this, get the word out. Hopefully we all see something. We're not going to see, dramatic improvements tomorrow, but, in the next month or two, maybe start seeing a little change in your channel. Hopefully it benefits everyone in the long run here, and everybody gets more exposure for the hobby, and we all can benefit. And with that, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.